Good morning, Amy and Chris. You know, I've covered a lot of stories throughout my career, but I have never covered a man who is protesting by living on top of his roof. He's been doing this for 6 days. And if you, our viewers, are wondering if he's actually living up there, well, we actually just saw him shower a short time ago with a bottle of water. He has quite the setup here on top of his roof. You know, if we zoom in and show you here, he woke up when the sun came up and immediately he puts out that American flag. And if you're wondering how he eats, there's a pulley system with he and his wife where, you know, he pulls up, you know, his breakfast up there. You can see that he has his umbrella there. If you're wondering how this all began, again, this is for the last 6 days. It began after Fort Myers Beach determined that his garage was built in connection to their home. And with that determination, there's 50% rule from FEMA applies to the garage as part of the home that was destroyed by Hurricane Ian. So Rick disagrees with their conclusion. He says that the garage was a separate structure from the home. Rick also tells us that they say it was a, quote, lateral addition and therefore has to be knocked down, adding the garage was only built 4 years ago. His wife adds that this is an interpretation of the code of what it actually really means. So after a meeting, you know, last week with Fort Myers Beach Permitting Office, Rick Lowry's contractors as well, they left agreeing to disagree and no answers. Fox 4 did reach out to Fort Myers Beach about Lowry's options. They gave them these 3 choices that we can show you. A new single-family home can be built with a garage connected to the new home. The home's rebuilding must be built to current regulations, and the surviving garage portion must also be brought up to current standards. He could convert the surviving garage into a standalone accessory structure and build a new detached single-family home, or he could just demolish the surviving garage here and rebuild a new home with a new garage as new construction, meeting those current regulations. Now, Fort Myers Beach communication coordinator says this situation here could actually impact the entire town. She provided us, Fox 4, with this statement saying the town must follow floodplain regulations and building codes that govern construction throughout our state of Florida. And now back to here, we know that there is an RV to the side of his home that his wife has been living in. We know that his wife and his son, you know, survived Hurricane Ian here at the home. He has a sign out front that says, "Our survived Ian, but not town staff. Our community deserves better." Throughout, you know, my live shot here, you can hear most of the people coming by. They're honking their horns. They're giving Rick a thumbs up, you know, in support of what he's doing. I did, you know, yell over to Rick, ask him how he's doing. I said, "How are you doing this morning?" He says, I want to be down from here because I want answers. So he's hoping to get those answers actually today. He's hoping to get a response back from FEMA. So of course we here at Fox 4 will continue to follow Rick's story. I know throughout the coverage that I've been here on Fort Myers Beach, you know, people are upset with that 50% rule. And obviously you can see that, you know, Rick took his frustrations to protesting. He said since he's been up there, he's heard frustrations from actually restaurant owners here as well along Fort Myers Beach. Again, we'll continue to update you on this ongoing situation. In the meantime, live here on Fort Myers Beach, Elise Chingari, Fox 4.